Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy. Today we're taking a look at Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Slammer. This is a weaponizer robot that came out in 2021, Deluxe class. Yet another version of a tank. And this is one of those modular Transformers that comes apart and can be attached to a whole bunch of other Transformers in the War for Cybertron line, presumably. This is also this is the guy that you want to buy to go with one of the Titans. I don't know which one off the top of my head. If I had to guess, maybe Metroplex because of the colors. I don't know. But that's the only reason I got him, is because I knew that he went with one of the Titans that I have. I'll be doing one of those Titans one day, and so I had to pick him up. Got him at a great price. So welcome back to the Back and Forth channel. Everybody stick around till the end of the video so you can see the ridiculous size comparison. Everything on the Back and Forth channel goes from back to forth and forth to back so that you can watch the video at any point in time and help with the transformation of yours. So let's get into it. Let's go. Let's do it. No, let's do it. Let's go. First thing you're going to want to do is like the video. That's the first thing you're going to want to do. Subscribe to the channel, crush the noti bell so you get notified first, or else you'll get a kick in the pants. Just kidding. Appreciate it though. Anything you guys do for the channel, any moment you take out of your own day to do something, whether it's leave a comment downstairs and try to guess what I'm going to do next to win a prize, or just like the video or sub to the channel, or even better, share it with somebody who likes Transformers. I can't express to you how my gratitude to those that have taken the time to do such a thing. So for the rest of you freeloaders, just sit around and watch the video. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to lift these arms up and rotate them inwards 90 degrees. Same as the other side. Rotate it 90 degrees. And then you're just going to fold them in like this on that elbow hinge. Then you can separate this from the transformer. Put those to the side. Those will go together to make part of the turret in a moment. Next, we're going to come to the back. We're going to take off this little piece. Put that to the side. Take off the tank treads. Put that to the side. And then we're going to look at the legs. The legs also come off. This feels terrible, like I'm destroying a transformer. Put the torso off to the side, and we'll start with the legs. So with the legs, what you're going to want to do is drop this thigh section into the leg, and then open up this kind of foot panel. Okay, so there's one. Second side, easy ride. Click it in, flip it out, and those are done. Now you're going to come back to these arms. And they actually are going to clip together where these tabs are. So they have opposite tabs and opposite slots. And we're just going to squeeze those in together like so. And try to kind of keep the turret thing lined up here. It's not going to really stay lined up. That's what this part is for. You're going to clip that into the little pegs here. And that's supposed to help you keep it together. Although this, like I said, this thing loves to come off, loves to turn. So there's that part of the turret done. Next, we're going to come over to the tank treads, and we're going to plug this into the middle, these two holes here. So you've got that portion done. Then we're going to grab the legs. We're going to grab the legs. And you want it so that this is facing outwards and this angle part is going towards the front, down and towards the front of the vehicle. So there's a hole underneath there that goes onto this peg here. And you can just squeeze that down. Same on the other side, second side, easy ride. So we're just going to clip that in, squeeze that down. And I usually like at this point just to move this forward to keep it out of the way. So you can do that. You've got that portion done. And then you're going to come to the torso here, turn his head around, flip it down. And this we're going to wait till we clip this in. So now I'm going to take this, clip it in the two pegs that are there, squeeze it together, come to the bottom, turn this crotch section around, make sure these are kind of straight, and just recess it into the lower portion of the tank. Okay, and there you go. We pretty much have a full tank. Get it? And pop in the barrel. And you can have it like that. You can have it up here. I usually like to put it in the up position so that it is ready. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Duty! But you also want to hide that. So let's put that down. There he goes. So you know what? Looking at it, it's definitely a Metroplex figure because this looks exactly like the I think the tank that comes with the original G1 Metroplex is called Slammer. So that's got to be what this is for. So these pieces all go with Titan class Metroplex, not Gargantuan class, the one that's come out in the last, half a year. Not that one, but the Generations Metroplex. And so that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like from the top. As far as tanks go, I like that this looks, like a tank. I can see some areas that need to be tidied up a little bit. This plastic, this gray plastic, is prone to sun damage. So if you can, keep it out of the sun. I try to do that with all my Transformers anyway. And yeah, that is the tank. So let's go from forth to back, just like we did to get here. We're going to pull out this barrel, put it to the side. We're going to pull off this front section, put that down, opposite of what we did to get here. We're going to spin this around so it's ready. Then we're going to come to the head here and lift it up and turn it around. Okay, so we're going to bring that down like that. So that's the torso section ready. Then we're going to pull off, we're going to lift this barrel thing up and out of the way just to give us some clearance to take off these legs. We'll separate that. Whoop, separate that. And we're going to separate this, and we're going to leave this to the side. Then we're going to come back to the legs. Now, one already closed, but you would have closed this in, flip out the thigh, and the treads go facing the outside. So put that there. Same here. Flip this foot in, lift this up like so. Shaboing. And there you go. So we can actually just plug those in right now. Again, treads facing outwards. You want to make sure that these are seated all the way up. If they're not, then he will want to be a legend of the drunken master transformer and wobble all over the place. Jackie Chan reference. So this piece would come off. And then you can separate these arms. And you can plug those into the side, bring them up, rotate them 90, and bring them back down. So there's one arm, second side, easy ride. Bring that arm down. And that is pretty much the whole transformation. We're just going to grab his tank treads. You can put them in whatever orientation you like. I like to put them facing down. Then we've got this little piece up here that goes into the top. And then, of course, what would it be without his gun? So you can put his barrel. There's little pegs on either hand, as you've seen. And there you go. And since I didn't take a look at that head sculpt, let's do that now. Head sculpt. Sculpty. Look at that Autobot symbol. It's got some kind of weird texturing. I think that's the plastic that it's printed on. But anywho, there he is. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Duty! Here's your gun. And for the aforementioned and promised size comparison, it is Funtime Freddy. Sorry about the delay. I was trying to remember. Funtime Freddy from the FNAF series. Jump scare. Bam! Jump scare. This is, according to my daughter, this is a very rare Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pop figurine. I think it looks pretty cool with the head split open like that so that you can see the inner workings of the mechanisms of this guy. He's got a mic, so we know he's an MC. He's got a puppet, so we know he's a creep. And that is the Funtime Freddy jump scare. So size comparison, right along Slammer. Pretty similar in size. I think Slammer would take this in a fight. But who knows? We'll have to air that out sometime. There is the size comparison, y'all. Folks, thank you for coming back to the channel. I appreciate your support. To anybody who stayed here all the way to the end, you are the real troopers. You are the real Transformers. Till all are one. That's it. Like this, throw a like on the video. Like I said, sub to the channel. Crush the noti bell so you get notified of the next video first. To anybody who can guess what the next Transformer is I'm going to look at, if you put it in the comments downstairs, I reply to every single comment. You will win a prize. Compliments of the Back and Forth channel. Folks, if you haven't been told recently, love ya. Secret Guy out.